That's how you get a suntan, man, right here.
Next on Yardcore.
Get her done!
This yard presents big problems for the brothers Moss.
Oh, listen. No. Just hear me out real quick.
They'll transform this bleak wasteland of a backyard.
That's disgusting.
This is
the worst of the worst.
Into a modern Spanish courtyard custom-made for entertaining. Including a reclaimed reverse pyramid fire feature, an epic dining table with woven leather benches and end chairs, and a sky-high metal water feature surrounded by a stucco seating wall.
Oh my God!
Can two guys create your dream yard after just 5 minutes alone in your house?
I'm a little nervous.
Jake Moss.
That garden is in the wrong space.
Joel Moss.
all the clues are right here.
Professional landscapers and brothers.
Feel good about it?
I feel real good about it.
Spend 2 days in your yard,
This is a freaking mess.
and you end up with one killer makeover. The catch? You won't see them or your yard till they're done.
Oh my God!
This is Yardcore.
Let's get into zone here.
First impression is unimpressive.
We're gonna bring a little love out here. So actually, here we are. Let's see what happens, tuna fish.
Told you the backyard was gonna be just about as cheesy as the front, man.
I'm interested to see what we can find.
Professional landscapers Jake and Joel Moss are on the clock.
Kind of modern.
They've got 5 minutes inside this house to search for clues to redesign the backyard.
A minimal trip to Europe.
So now these are our folks, Jake. Look at, I think this is one of the homeowners doing a little flamenca.
Gaudi.
That's Spain, that's in Spain.
Yeah, I know. The La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. I don't see any guy here. I see this as a single lady or two ladies. I mean, who knows what's going on? My sister has the best sister in the world.
Veronica.
Who gets all
Stress and the nerves that she sometimes gives me. Oh, funny.
There's no guys that live here. Because those are all chick beers. Sodas, only ladies drink sodas. Master bedroom.
Spread your lotus right there on the mat, baby.
Breathe out the fat and in the spirit. Dude, you're a freaking weirdo. Look at that painting. Spanish culture, dancing, flamenco.
Right.
Look at all this party stuff, dude. Seriously,
Right.
they're always entertaining.
Spanish courtyard villa.
Let's head out of here and do our thing.
Going with modern Spanish, dude. That's pretty much it.
Let's get out of here.
Got it, baby.
Next time.
Chairs.
Again, a lot of woven kind of basket sort of features, which again to me is like
In a
old
modern
world
context,
meets new
though.
world.
Yeah, in a modern context.
Framing in the patio is a metal fire feature that sits on a stucco pedestal set against a curved privacy wall.
This can add a structural element, kind of help enclose everything, make it intimate.
So priority one, stick together, everybody keep working. It's gonna get hot. Love you long time. Let's get out of here, come on.
So these guys are the entertainment house of the family, I'm guessing.
Break in our backyard.
Ah, dude.
Just breaking all the rules that we're rule breakers. So let's do this.
It's 2 hours into this Spanish-inspired courtyard renovation. Professional landscapers Jake and Joel Moss want to go transatlantic to bring an upscale influence to this backyard.
We can't come out in our slippers because of this stuff. What's it called? Bark? Bark.
The landscape team fights their way through demo.
Come on, guys, beat that jackhammer. You can handle it.
And in front, Doug and CP get to work on the table.
Big patio. It's like 20 by 25 feet. A lot of entertaining, a lot of partying going on. So the bigger the table, the bigger the party. So let's go ahead and finish cutting up these. It's gonna take us about 10 guys to get this table into the backyard.
They use a chop saw to cut 10-foot pieces of 4x8 Doug fir for the tabletop.
Jake, how big do you want your table? That's a little under 4 feet.
That's pretty beefy, dude. I like the beefy thickness. You know, talking about going that sort of Spanish style. You know, they don't use no cheap, chintzy looking pieces of wood.
Oh, this thing's gonna be beefy. You can dance on it.
Like it, dude. Doug's table's, to be honest with you, straight up out of the old world. It looks like one of these things that you'd see in some old Spanish house, you know, that's been around for 500 years. The table, it looks beefy. It looks awesome. I want one in my kitchen.
It's mid-morning on day one. The tractor digs footings for the seating wall, and the paint crew stains wood for the benches. In front, Jake and Joel start the fire feature.
So the fire feature project, man, part of the inspiration was I wanted to have like Spanish-style goblet of fire, something to, you know, warm up the evening, give some light effects and everything. We're gonna tie in like weave patterns like Doug's doing on his table.
You got something drawn out from here?
I don't have it drawn out, so it's gonna be the mystery. But this is what
I don't want a mystery. I want to be on the same page as you.
Essentially, this is gonna be an upside-down pyramid.
Will you do me?
So I've already.
Listen. Will you do me a huge favor? Just do me a favor. I do remember we're dealing with two sisters. No, listen. Just hear me out real quick. Straight up, they're roommates. I hope they get along better than Joel and I.
This is your base plate.
You're gonna connect all the
Right
corners
here.
to that. You mark them, I'll cut them.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. This fire feature, it's not so much a fire pit where you sit around it and you roast marshmallows. This is kind of just an aesthetic backdrop, if you will, to the overall scheme of things.
It's early afternoon. The concrete arrives out front, and the masons set the first course for the seating wall.
All right, Nick, this mud's pretty good for block right here. I like it. Just make sure I've got about that much on my board the whole time.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
Jeff mortars the top, sets the concrete block, and checks for level.
Look at that. And we're good to go.
Jake and I kind of wanted to experiment with some new materials. We decided with some of the seat wall and some of the wall features, we're going to use our typical masonry block. Then with some of the other seat walls and other wall features, we're using these blocks that are made out of a type of styrene material.
Yeah.
It's actually polystyrene, which is the same thing our coffee cups are made out of, to create a formwork for concrete. That's essentially what it is. We set it in place and we pour concrete inside it. This will all be stuccoed and you'll never know there's foam behind it.
Nice.
Okay?
With just a few hours left, the concrete crew screeds the new pad as the landscapers finish irrigation. Then the fire feature is ready to weld.
We just gotta be so careful.
And just give it little tacks real quick.
Stuff is so thin, dude. I don't want to burn through it.
Right.
So
we are able to just meld this stuff together and turn out what I consider a pretty trick fire feature. Thumbs up. It's all done.
Man, it's patina time, dude.
Patina time, baby.
All right, buddy. Yeah, it's at the, you know, we're at the end of day one. Probably the biggest nerve-wracking thing besides, you know, working with Joel all day in a confined space. That fire feature that we're working on, it's been taking entirely too long. I mean, we've been making progress, but the thing is, it's a very detail-oriented project. It's like, that took a little longer than expected. So that, you know, makes it even more serious tomorrow.
It's day two of this modern Spanish backyard reimagination.
Clues are all right here.
Everything that we were talking about, though.
These are party plates.
And this is a whole room.
At the end of the day, the Rodriguez sisters will have a brand new backyard.
I can't even say I'm nervous. I think it's just pure excitement.
The concrete cutters arrive early to carve control joints. And Joel has a new plan for the fire feature wall.
Jeffrey, David.
Hey, what's up?
All right, man, this thing's looking good, dude. I think, you know, we need to go for more of an authentic Spanish villa look. Let's get some curves in here, dude. Let's get some radiuses.
Yeah, I love it.
We can just cut to whatever shape we want, right? Do a radius.
Radius
buddy.
rake off both sides?
There you go, man.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Now, if we were cutting cinder block, it would take 4 times as much time. So the fact that we were working with Dave with these new styrene blocks, I like it.
We'll build up the wall and then we'll just take a string line, we'll scribe the radius on the blocks,
quarter circle,
and then we'll cut them with a keyhole saw and it'll take 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah. So there we have a quarter circle.
All right, CP. These are gonna be our legs for our benches. I went ahead and cut this nice V, and the angle is gonna kind of tie in with our table. We're gonna kind of infuse some wood and some leather on these things. So give me a mark at 8.5 and 10.5.
We found the whole party room with all kinds of cups and this and that for serving, you know, guests. We saw pictures of family. That whole courtyard area with that big 8-seater, you know, the 2 benches on the side, the 2 chairs on the ends. I mean, that's sharp. That's like a big dining area. So there's a lot of sitting space, believe it or not. Dougie Delicious.
What's going on, man?
You designed this table concept was to stick with more of an old world look.
Right.
Whoa, buddy. We're connected. We're like sisters. Oh, brothers. Okay, so talk to me about your idea with the leather, dude.
So what I came up with was a kind of a weave pattern. 3 down the length, 5 across, and just kind of have a basket weave going.
Really good. Good design, brother. Looks good. It'll work. Thank you.
So give me 3 long ones, smooth side up, and then we have these upholstery clavos. I just wanted that old world kind of Spanish, and that's what they had, was leather and wood back then. I think it looks great. I think it looks cool. What do you think?
Fantastic.
You break it, you buy it.
My skinny butt can't break that.
It's halfway through day 2. The crew hauls away debris from the yard, and Jake and Joel finally get to work on the water feature.
All right, Poochie, this is the background piece. So we'll tack it onto the frame. It's gonna lip down on the bottom a little bit.
Yeah.
Lip over about 4 inches. Let me start the generator
Start
for you.
the Jenny, baby.
Here we go again with some more. Here's the sound of a generator in your head all day. What's that, Joel?
For 2 days straight, driving me crazy.
Something we gotta deal with. It's just nerve-wracking.
I got the Grecian metal on here. We need to screw into the frame, so I want to get all 4 corners.
So you're liking it here?
Oh yeah, give me a second. Let me straighten everything out. It's weird. It's like I feel like a heavy weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I think it's because we're done with the dang generator. I seriously wouldn't have thought that something like that would affect you, but it did. Whatever though, we did it. Big freaking deal. Made it through. Now we're on to the next stuff, which is like a whole nother phase of hell, but whatever, we'll make it.
Getting pumped up for the big reveal. That's my surprise look. That's my what did you do to my backyard look. Hope it's not that look.
2 days ago, Veronica and Dolores' yard was nothing but busted concrete and dead grass. With just under 2 hours left, the water feature is ready for install.
We'll be right back, dude. I feel like I'm carrying a sarcophagus in my own body, dude.
So it's this very modernistic sort of sheer descent water feature. This thing's gonna be tall, semi-broad. It's gonna have metal facing with crazy patina on it. So we got all these different textures going on. Old world, new world.
Oh, Daddy likes water. All right, let's turn that on. Here goes. Yeah! Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah!
I would like something peaceful and like serenity.
Spin the range. There you go, sweetheart.
Here we go, here we go.
I'm liking it, dude. I just want to see fire going.
My brother's crazy. Lighting. Come on now. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that is absolutely
Good
stunning.
job.
Good job, Joel. That is my favorite fire.